Hey guys, welcome back to News to this Honest Recast comics, movies, games, and more. Here to bring you some more Marvel Spider-Man 2 news. We're finally starting to get some more information little by little. I know that we're going to be getting some more information as the time goes by because we're already nearing the end of the year. It's already the middle of November. If anything, actually, we're already past the middle of November. And I have this feeling that during the Game Awards, we might actually get some more information, maybe a gameplay reveal trailer or something about that. I'm really excited, but first we're gonna have to start off with a little bit of bad news. Not that it's a huge deal, but this is regarding Harry Osborn in Marvel Spider-Man 2 being recast, and we got that information here. Thanks to also Evan Falarka. Big shout out to him as well. Really good guy. If you want to check out his videos as well, then definitely check it out if you want to stay up to date to the latest in Marvel games, and of course, especially in Marvel Spider-Man 2. And Evan, if you're watching, you're the best, man. Thanks to you, I also get to talk about this. Before we get started with all the good stuff, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and click on the bell notification so you all don't miss anything. I post videos here on a daily basis, and I live stream once in a while. Look out for my next live stream, which will be for Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales on PC. I plan on live streaming that game starting tomorrow, like around maybe 8 p.m. Eastern time. So definitely check your clocks, put it on your schedule so you don't miss it, and follow me on social media. I post content over on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and of course Twitch when I'm live streaming. So if YouTube is not your thing, you don't want to support me here, then I definitely understand. And go ahead and support me on those social media platforms. So this is coming from GameRant.com, and this is an article talking about how Harry Osborn was recast. They're deciding to recast the voice actor. Hopefully they get someone that's actually kind of similar to the one that we got in the first game, where you hear Harry Osborn's voice, although he was really mostly absent, and luckily we didn't actually have any actors standing in doing any motion capture for Harry Osborn. It's going to be a breath of fresh air. It's going to be something new when we see Harry Osborn in the sequel. So the voice actor for Marvel Spider-Man character Harry Osborn may have been recast for the upcoming PS5 exclusive sequel. Harry Osborn is a key character in Spider-Man lore, but was largely and surprisingly absent from the Insomniac Spider-Man games. That's likely to change in Marvel Spider-Man 2, however, as Peter Parker's friend and inheritor of the Green Goblin mantle jumps into the main cast. They may mean leaving Osborn's original voice actor behind, though. In Marvel Spider-Man, Harry Osborn is largely absent, while his father Norman Osborn explains that Harry is in Europe overseeing Oscorp's international operations. He's actually been placed in stasis as he undergoes an experiment medical treatment. Harry has Osborn syndrome, a rare and fatal disorder, and Norman oversees his son's treatment. Spoilers in both Spider-Man and Miles Morales Spider-Man reveal Harry may be infected with the Venom symbiote and that he's been woken up from his stasis. With Harry Osborn's future in limbo, his voice actor has made clear a change is happening behind the scenes. Voice actor Scott Porter shared in a now deleted tweet that he will not be returning for Marvel Spider-Man 2. The reason why is that Insomniac is looking for a photoreal voice actor for motion capture, like it used for Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. Parker explains that the age difference between himself and Harry was too much to overcome. He says that he's bummed but understands. And I think the article meant to say Porter, but it does say Parker, so it's definitely a typo here in the article. Harry Osborn's voice actor will not be returning for Spider-Man 2. And you can actually see it from the tweet here from Scott Porter himself. It says, "While I voiced Harry in the first Spider-Man, I unfortunately will not be in the sequel. They decided to go photoreal, and the difference between me and Harry's ages was too much to overcome, I believe. I was bummed, but I get it. It's gonna be an incredible game." And this was actually in response to Evan Falarka's tweet earlier, where he states, "Scott Porter's performance as Heimdall in God of War Ragnarok has made me even more hyped for Marvel Spider-Man 2 since he also voices Harry Osborn in the Insomniac's universe. Seeing where Harry's narrative goes from there, it's going to be really exciting." Evan, another shout out to you again, as I did from the very beginning, and this is exactly what I was talking about from earlier. So fans of the first Marvel Spider-Man will recall that Insomniac's recast the face model for Peter Parker while developing the game's remaster. In a markedly different decision, Insomniac kept Peter Parker's voice actor, Yuri Lowenthal. It was solely Peter Parker's face actor that was replaced. It's unclear as to why Insomniac went in a different direction with Harry Osborn, and while Porter says it's an age difference issue, it could be more likely that the increased scope of the role led to a more popular voice actor being recruited. Honestly, I call kind of BS on that. The reason why is because if they can keep Yuri Lowenthal, a significantly older actor than the actual face model for Peter Parker on board and to continue voicing Peter Parker, why couldn't they do the same thing for Scott Porter, where he can continue to provide the voice, but they could have hired an entirely different younger face model for Harry Osborn? And I think it has to do with something about, actors not being paid well enough. And there's, a lot of struggling going on in the voice acting community where actors are just not getting compensated well enough to continue to do what they want to do. And there also might be a light connection with the whole Bayonetta situation. It's a huge debacle where the actress was actually caught lying about being paid only $3,000 when in fact, she was paid about $15,000 to voice Bayonetta in Bayonetta 3. You got to look it up. Look up the videos if you get a chance. It's a huge debacle. The actress right now is being blasted all over the internet, especially on Twitter, after being caught in a lie, even though she denies it anyways. But moving back on to the article here, Porter likely deleted the tweet due to some worries over an NDA information or the possibility of harming his partnership with Sony. Porter was also cast in God of War Ragnarok in the role of Heimdall, so he's clearly in good standing with Sony. Another possible reason is the heated atmosphere surrounding voice actor changes following the recent Bayonetta controversy. It's never a good thing to see someone lose work, particularly during a time when the voice actors are struggling with appropriate pay and compensation. Porter delivered a solid performance as Harry Osborn in Marvel's Spider-Man, and Insomniac, for better or worse, appears to be moving in a new direction for Marvel Spider-Man 2. Perhaps that's due to the need for a younger phase actor, perhaps it's due to pay, or perhaps Harry Osborn becoming Green Goblin or Venom demands a change. Hopefully, Insomniac will share more information very soon. Again, just like how originally Insomniac PlayStation came out with the news about the Peter Parker face model change, it was due to the fact that they wanted to capture Yuri Lowenthal's performance a little bit better, and they wanted it to match his face with the young actor of Ben Jordan better because it matches better. Again, I call BS on that originally, and I still believe it's BS because they just wanted someone probably similar to the Tom Holland Spider-Man. There is a striking similarity when it comes to Ben Jordan and Tom Holland, honestly, in my opinion. The original face model that we had, which was played by John Bubniak, he was great as a Peter Parker. He was great as someone who's in like their mid to early 20s as a Peter Parker. And the change was just total nonsense, in my opinion. Like now, I don't really feel the same exact way like I did the very first time where I found out that they changed the face model when the remastered version came out for the PS5, because honestly, Ben Jordan's look has really grown on to me as now the new Peter Parker. But if they can make those alterations that I kept talking about in a few of my videos and shorts, where they change his appearance a little bit and make him look more like Ben Jordan, because if you've ever seen any Ben Jordan headshots or anything like that, he looks better in those shots than he actually does in the final product of Marvel Spider-Man Remastered. Hopefully they make some tweaks and improvements, maybe change his hairstyle a little bit to make him look more like a rugged, well-seasoned Peter Parker in the sequel. And this whole thing about the change, I feel like it's something else that happened behind the scenes, but they're going to go ahead with this excuse here. I don't buy it, but hey, it's up to Sony and Insomniac to make that decision. And if they're going to move forward with that, oh well, so be it. There's nothing that we can really do about it. But you let me know about these changes and about the recast of Harry Osborn. What are your thoughts? Do you actually believe this explanation or not? When it comes to long explanations like this and the reasoning behind the changes, I feel like it's a lie, really. It's made up, honestly. I don't buy it. I really don't buy it whatsoever. But anyways, that's Sony and Insomniac. It's entirely up to them. They are the ones that have the rights and the control to do whatever they want with this property. And you let me know your thoughts once again, guys. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell notification so you don't miss anything. Follow me on my social media such as Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch for more content there. And as always, I will see you all in the next comic panel.
Will one of you finally give me what I desire?